Hey guys, this video is going to be about stopping you from punishing women who chase you. Yes, you may not realize it, but you are probably punishing women that are already chasing you while you're dating them, completely oblivious to, what you're doing and how you're, basically preventing women from chasing you because you're punishing them. And I'm going to go through a ton of different examples where you can figure out if you're, punishing women for chasing you. And here's the thing, guys. If you want women to chase you, invest in you, you have to reward that type of behavior. We don't want to punish it, which is a lot of what guys do when they try to, be too cool. And they end up losing the girl because she realizes that, chasing doesn't work with this guy. He just punishes me for doing, following my emotions to chasing him. Okay, this is what like every relationship is grounded in, is rewarding good behavior. So it continues. Every healthy relationship does this. If you want a healthy relationship to continue, when you see a good behavior that you like, you reinforce that by rewarding it. This is how businesses operate. Customer pays you and he delivers a product or service that you want, that you need, that you're satisfied with, that you're happy with. Both parties benefit. Okay? This is exactly how it's going to work with the women. This is the same thing with men. Men, your guy friend takes you out to dinner, you're going to want to give him back. You want to take this guy out for dinner next time. Okay, so let's get into the nitty gritty, starting at the very beginning of initial signs of attraction, the very first time you can notice a woman chasing you, and how you go about doing, following up with that. Okay, so let's start it off. Eye contact. Okay, the very first step, a woman stares at you. Maybe she looks at you once, twice, 3 times. She can't take her eyes off you. Maybe she smiles. Whatever her, interest, whatever her indicator is, whatever her choosing signal is, you notice it. What are you going to do about it? I've actually seen some like really dumb dating coaches out there recommend guys going up to these women that are checking them out and saying like, hey, you just going to sit there and stare at me? Or are you going to say something? You're going to come talk to me? So completely out of touch. You're essentially smacking a girl's hand for chasing you. Look, everybody, this girl thinks I'm attractive. Ha ha, look, everybody. So dumb. What are you doing? You reward this behavior. When a woman is looking at you, like a slab of meat and she's a ravenous wolf, you don't go pointing at everybody like, hey, look at her. She really wants me. No, you completely ignore it. You just talk to her like a normal guy. Hey, what's up? What's your name? What are you up to? Doesn't even matter. You just don't draw attention to it. Think of how the woman feels. You pointing it out. She's never going to do that again. She's never going to look at you again the same way. Oh, you're checking me out. Why don't you come talk to me? She's like, I'm not checking you out. I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't doing that. Of course, because she's immediately on the defensive instead of encouraging her to be offensive. Okay, you don't draw attention to it. You don't bust her chops thinking you're going to be the man. Oh, I'm just teasing her. Ha ha ha. She's not going to take it that way. She's immediately going to be like, no, I wasn't doing that. I don't know what you're talking about. She's not going to look at you the same way. You have to reinforce, you have to reward that behavior. You do that by keeping it low key. Hey, what's up? What's your name? What are you doing? What are you up to? It really doesn't matter. You're just not going to draw attention to the fact that she was eyeing you up. Okay, that's one example. Let's take the next example. Let's say you're on a date, or let's say you get a number from a girl and you text her an icebreaker text saying like, "Hey, this is Tom from the gym, save my number." And she's like, "Yeah, got it saved. Hey, like what are you up to right now?" Are you going to try to play it cool? Like, I'm going to make her wait and, like beat around the bush, say like maybe I'm free for this day, like maybe on the weekend. Completely dumb. The attraction is just trickling. Again, you are smacking this girl's hand for reaching out to you. You can't get women to chase by doing this. You're just punishing them for doing what you want them to do. Reinforce this. Girl texts you, takes the initiative, and she texts you. That means she wants to meet up with you. She is, looking for that opportunity. Get her on the phone, arrange a date that works for both of you, your schedules, and arrange it ASAP, because as time goes by, that attraction is just trickling away. There's really no investment on either side. It's not like she's waiting like, oh, if this guy makes me wait a bunch of days, my attraction goes up for him. No, it's already peaked. Her buying temperature is already buying. She's already reaching out to you, wanting to know what you're up to, when you can meet up, essentially. It's just you have to facilitate that. Reward her for reaching out to you. And do it quickly. Do not try to play this cool. Just like how I'll put myself in the girl's situation. If I shoot out a text saying like, hey, let's meet up this day, and she like takes a long time to reply, she like kind of iffy on like whether the weekend will work, whether this day will work. Okay, as if I'm gonna reach out again. There's nothing there. I'm not interested anymore. A woman will do the exact same thing when she's reaching out to you and you just kind of brush it off. Don't reward that investment. She's like, okay, I'm not going to do that again. Didn't work out how I planned. Now I'm going to wait for this guy now. Now he's going to have to put in the work. That's what happens when you punish good behavior. You're not going to get it again. Let's move this forward. Let's say you go on a date with a girl and she has a really good time. You have a really good time. And at the end of the date, she asks you, hey, so when can we do this again? Like, when can we hang out again? And, if you're a dummy, you're going to go, oh, like, I don't know, it's pretty early. Like, I don't know, I'm pretty busy this week. We'll have to wait and see. Do you really think that's going to encourage her to reach out again? No, of course not. You just slapped her hand again. Of course she's not going to do it. Like, man, that didn't work out how I planned. I'm not doing that again. Now I got to get this guy to invest in me. Now I got to hold myself back. I got to be careful with this guy. I can't pursue him. I can't chase him. Now he's going to have to, put in work. Same thing how I would operate. A woman just like not reciprocating. She's going to have to put in work now. No, when a woman reaches out, makes herself vulnerable, takes the initiative, you reward that. Okay, so if she wants to meet up on a certain day and you can, you arrange that. Now she's happy. She's like, great. Date's planned. I've got something to look forward to this guy. He's locked in. He's invested just like I'm invested in him. She gets rewarded and she's going to continue to do that over and over again. Good things happen when I text this guy. I get what I want. Okay, this is how you reward investment, and this is how you get women to chase you over and over again, harder and harder every single day. It just keeps growing. The investment just keeps growing day, month, year after year. Okay, let's go a little bit further. Let's say, you've been seeing this chick for a while and, you really like the outfits that she wears or a particular outfit that she wears. Are you just going to be like, oh, like a nice outfit? Or are you going to put your hands all over be a complete hound dog and, give her a really good time in bed. Now she knows, okay, this is how this guy likes me to dress. This is what really turns him on. I'm going to do this more. Whenever I want to get with this guy, I'm going to be wearing outfits like this. This is how they learn. They learn these things. Positive reinforcement. They get rewarded. Okay, this is how I really get this guy going. That's how I'm going to dress from now on. Okay, you just encourage that chasing behavior. Let's take it into the bedroom. And things are heating up. She's making noises. She's moaning. She's groaning. What do? Do you just ignore it? Just okay, whatever. Or do you reward that? You reward that. That's what I want to hear. Keep going. You're almost there. You encourage that. Now she's free. Okay, I'm free. This guy really likes it when I get turned on. It turns him on. So of course, I'm going to let out all the stops. I don't have to hold myself back with this guy. I can chase him as hard as I want to. I just get rewarded for it. It's the best thing ever. It makes the intimacy really, really good too. Because it just gets heightened and heightened and heightened. She's free to express herself. She doesn't have to, hold herself back around you. And this is what, the heart of relationships is rewarding that behavior. Same thing if you were to have kids. Let's say you have a son or daughter and, you see your son or daughter tell the truth and admit fault. You reward that. Here's a toy. That was great that you admitted that. Or you see them, son or daughter sharing and cooperating or taking risks, risking rejection. I'm going to reward that. I'm going to be giving, toys, incentives. So I see more of that behavior. See more of taking chances, taking risks. No worry about failure. This is how you reinforce healthy relationships. Okay, so don't try to play it cool. When a woman is chasing you, you reward that. And then it's just going to continue to grow. This is how you get women from complete strangers to absolutely obsessed with you, absolutely in love with you, will do absolutely anything for you. It's because she knows she has a man that rewards good behavior every single time. She doesn't get punished for it. She doesn't get judged for it. Oh, this girl, she really likes me. She really loves me. No, you don't draw attention to it. You reward it. Okay, so don't let it slip. Anytime you see a behavior that you like, you're going to reinforce that. You're going to reward that every single time. And yes, the majority of the time, it's going to be good for you. You're going to reward her with a really good time in bed, which is what the most important thing you provide. It's the glue in a relationship. You have a really intense time in the sack. That girl is not leaving you. She's not thinking about anybody else. Okay, so don't neglect this part of the whole equation, trying to be too cool for this. When a woman is chasing, when a woman texting you, putting any initiative in, reward it, because it's going to come back. She's going to continue to do that. And the minute you punish it, she's going to be like, oh, okay, didn't like that, won't do that again. Okay, so don't be too cool for school. Don't try to be the cool guy when a woman is really into you, investing in you, with everything she's got, because it's going to keep coming. The more you invest, the love is just going to keep growing. The intimacy is just going to keep growing instead of getting worse over time, like the vast majority of relationships out there. Anyways, guys, that's the video. If you need help doing this, actually getting women to invest in you, and then capitalizing on that investment till the day you die, essentially, if that's what you want. If you want this woman to be around you for the rest of your life, you can absolutely do that, as long as you keep rewarding the behaviors that you want to see. Anyways, guys, that's the video. If you need help doing this, there's coaching links down below. Thank you for watching.